continue our focus on the resolutions of the leadership tussle in the National Assembly, and we're being joined to look at it from another perspective by Honorable Moshood Salvador, a former member of the House of Representatives. Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
Let's begin with that headline that you looked at earlier.
Again,
so you're smoking National Assembly crisis, gainers, losers. So what's your take?
I don't want to complain. I don't want to comment much on that because I'll put all the fault on the caption. I'll put the fault on the press. How they are igniting the gain and the losers. So don't let us discuss that. Let us go straight.
No, let us go straight.
Mr. Salvador, you know, the thing is this. It could actually be broader than you think. Because it could be that, who knows, maybe the press is also losing from this. You don't know.
Yeah, we have to sacrifice some few things. Let me tell you. APC in that office, they are just putting themselves together. No much experience. If not, this problem shouldn't have lingered to this level. Somebody was talking of 49 days as if it's small. It's 1/7 of the whole year wasted on simple things that could have been settled. Remember, I was here on that election day, and one of the spokesperson for Dogara, if you play it back, you will see, said, I think Chamberlain asked him the question, is it Dogara or nobody? Either Chamberlain or you. When they asked the question, he said, no, if they give us deputy, play it back, you will see. And the party refused to go into that and solve the problem amicably like that. And we, the Yorubas, are not even very happy about what happens because we are the one that is, they are hitting everywhere.
Why do you say so?
When Femi Gbajabiamila lose the speakership, the Southwest has lost. The point there, you understand what I'm trying to say. But we don't want to look at that. We want to put the interest of the nation first. Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria.
How does Femi Gbajabiamila, you know, being speaker help the cause of the Yoruba people?
It's a matter of what is to Southwest. How can we sit down in a government and you cannot have a representative of your geopolitical zone in a frantic position of a National Assembly?
No,
so we know what we're talking about.
Salvador, if you want to go down that line, a lot of people, there are other regions that will also tell you that, no, you don't.
I'm talking for that of Southwest.
I'm saying there are some other regions will tell you that they are not being marginalized.
About theirs. I said Yoruba Unity Forum. I'm the treasurer. That is a position, that is what we want. Now, let's go back to Nigeria as a whole. The Constitution of Nigeria, I think Section 65(2)(b), clearly stated that for you to qualify to be a member of House of Rep, you must belong to a political party, and not all, and sponsored by that political party. And that gives me the sympathy for APC not to have their full authority on their members.
You think the party does not have control of its...
If they do, it won't get to this level. If they do, it won't get to this level.
Why do you have sympathy for them? I mean, you have been a member of the House of Reps, and you're not exactly in the APC then, or ACN, or AC.
That's right. That's
you
right.
were a member of the PDP. I don't know if you... I used to be a member of the PDP.
I'm a member of PDP.
So why do you feel sorry for them? Because
no, I'm talking for the nation. We are the one losing.
Okay. So do you see the perspective that the paper could be exploring it from in terms of gainers and losers?
No, paper wants to sell. Paper wants to sell.
But you haven't even read the story.
They want to sell. That's why they put gainer of laser so that everybody will quickly buy. But I'm telling you, the problem is not as over as you think. You can see one of the members who stood up and the speaker ruled him out of order. If it is that smooth, that member happens to be a member of APC, and that tells you the House is not in order yet.
It would seem that what he was about to say was to exonerate himself, that he wasn't a part of the crisis that happened, and and they felt that that wasn't the time or the place for that sort of exoneration.
Exactly. That is why I told you the first day that the APC shouldn't have taken the matter the way they did, because having gone for shadow election, and you can see that you have about 49 members of PDP in the Senate, you have a very large number of PDP in the House of Reps, and you can see division in your house. They could have handled it properly. Instead, they saw some people were absent at the shadow election. Where were they? If you put the number together. The same thing happened today, yesterday. That person that was talking was just one out of the very many that are aggrieved, that are not in line with the resolution. It's not everybody that have the confidence to stand and talk. Some of them, their nature is just to put their heads together and say, no, we are going to plan another thing. But if you see one or two in the political setting that gets up and talk like that, be very careful. There are many there.
Mr. Salvador, let's go back a bit when you talked about the issues of the Constitution and sponsorship of its candidates.
Yes.
Would you also look at the side of the Constitution as well, where you talked about the representation, proper representation, cutting across the federal character? I mean, the last guest also mentioned the federal character thing, and the position of the Dogara, the defunct Dogara camp, where they were saying, let's look at the federal character to ensure that each region is represented in the leadership within the House of Representatives. Isn't that what you had while you were in the House? Isn't that what you had?
Yes.
Each region was properly represented.
That was what we had.
So why was it difficult to have that here?
Yeah, because Mr. President himself, you will see more of this thing coming up. Mr. President himself have said it in US that the people that did not vote for him will not be treated the same way.
Is that what's applying in the House of Representatives?
Look, a leader, once you make a statement, follower go in line with such statements. Therefore, they won't see anything bad in what they have done. And that is just going against the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria too. Because National Assembly is one of the biggest institutions established for the country, and is the federal government that is sponsoring, paying everything, is the public money. Therefore, it's not for the party to go against the Constitution and say federal character should be played down. No. It's not right. You will see more of these. I am telling you. We are here when the court ruled in River State, and the party was saying all the council chairmen should go back, and there was another from an authority withdrawing police from the place. How many months did we have the election when they were complaining that PDP were doing this, were doing that? We will see something that is even worse than that.
So you believe that the crisis is not over?
I am telling you, it is not.
How do you know that? I mean, aside these things which you have pointed to, in terms of, somebody stood up in the house, on the floor of the house, and had something to say, and he wasn't, allowed to say what he said. What else do you see coming that, that portends or says that, this is truly not over?
You see, when you see a sign like that, and in the political setup, you know something is in the offing. They can go before the leader, they can argue some few things. Definitely, everybody will never have their day. And we have to change. And I know we have not even changed, but I'm praying we should change that. Once we resolve something, we should forget about it. They will be thinking of alternative way. They'll get to division. They have not started the House Committee, and also, wait,
You
this is a party.
You sense that
This
also
is not a solid political party. It's a party of 5 caucuses. And all the caucuses have their separate interests.
Is there any party that, you know, is a solid political party in that context, especially in the Nigerian context, where you have so many issues come into play?
There are solid political parties. Not
For example?
PDP.
PDP is a solid political party,
Yes. ABGA.
even though it lost the last elections.
No, we are talking
Over
of party.
divisions.
We are talking of political party. We are not talking of winning election or not.
No, the reason I
election.
asked that is because you said
Why
that
I said because we are having this problem and we will continue to have it because APC is a party of many caucuses that are controlling. We have many authorities, 5 to be precise, 5 different caucuses, and none of them will agree for one thing to go for others.
and somewhat,
I can assure you that.
it would seem that these caucuses are also representative. Coincidentally,
Representative of different parties.
no, not, you're taking the words out of my mouth, but not necessarily political parties. They're representative of political parties, but also at the same time, representative of different regions of the country, which is what some people say could have done the PDP in. Isn't that the same thing?
I disagree with that. They're not representative of different regions. They are representative of different political parties that merge together to form APC. Therefore, that interest is there.
So let's take a look at the 5 political parties.
The 5 political parties I'm talking about.
Yes.
Today. We have CPC,
which is mostly from the north.
AMPP,
From the north as well.
ABGA,
From the southeast.
ACN,
From the southwest.
PDP.
The new PDP mostly from the north and north central.
You see, when you talk of a political party, you are saying from the southwest, but the Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria says you cannot be a political party if you don't have offices in at least 2/3 of the states in the country. Therefore, you cannot say this party belongs to this region. That is why I will not speak in that language, that party is for this region, this party is for this region. I will not speak in that language because, in fact, political spirit don't even allow it.
But we know,
have to think of
we do know where these parties have their dominance.
Yeah,
They might have, just a moment, they might have offices in every part of the country, but we do know in the states where they won the most elections and where they have the strongest structure, it will seem. So I think it is fair to say that, you know, these political parties represented the interest of certain parts of this country.
Now you are now telling me
Yes.
that APC is now a political party of the North.